Good morning, we have left Kazanluk and we are on the way to Veliko Tarnovo. On the train now, as you can see. It's a very cute train, it feels very civilised. You get your own little cabin like this. And I'm not used to this, we don't get this on Avanti or Trans-Pennine Express in the UK. So I'm going to make the most of it. Anyway, I'll see you in Veliko Tarnovo. You know how I mentioned previously about different countries having a more unique coat of arms or national symbol, and Bulgaria's was a lion, original. I think it should be a barking dog, like that one there. There are so many barking dogs in Bulgaria, it's unbelievable. I think that's Bulgaria's. At this point, that's what I'm leaning towards. Welcome to Veliko Tarnovo. We've arrived on this bright day. I'm here in the centre, next to the monument to the Hassan dynasty. You'll see there, erected in 1985, and it shows 4 Tsars on horseback who were responsible for the resurgence of Bulgaria in the 12th and 13th centuries during the Second Bulgarian Empire. And a sword, Jesus, a huge sword, look at that thing. That represents strength and unity of the empire, I suppose. But what stands out to me about the city is the layout of the houses. Look at this. This tiered layout along the Yantra River. It almost feels like you're surrounded by houses here. And just look here. Even the baby and the mother are doing the Erling Haaland meditation celebration. His influence is unrivaled. He's got fans out of deepest, darkest Bulgaria. Fair play. You would not believe this. They've even got statues of my exes here. Check them out. The resemblance is uncanny. Here on the other side of the Yantra River, there's a lookout where you can see across the city. You can see the monument to the Hassan dynasty there, and the Yantra River gorge, as well as the houses that look out across the city. Who do you think this guy is? He kind of looks like Lenin. But he's actually called Stefan Stambolov. He was a Bulgarian prime minister. However, in 1895, on his way to a club, he was approached and viciously beaten by 4 men. He had his arms nearly ripped off and his right eye gouged out. Pretty nasty way to go out. I found an abandoned textiles factory here in Veliko Tarnovo. Absolutely abandoned and destroyed. It's a shame because it's right in the middle of the city centre. Look at this. Completely emptied. You can see it opens up there. Don't really want to go any further in case I fall through. I'm sure now it's used by people to tag their graffiti. Maybe it's used by homeless people to sleep in as well. Everything's been completely taken in here. You just see tables, wardrobes, all left. I think there's a crowbar in the corner over there. So maybe I'll get going soon. See here, this is where the entrance was to the building. That's completely fallen apart. And bottles of water, at least they were drinking a lot of water and being hydrated whilst they worked. It's a positive. Jesus, maybe it was a nursery or something with this creepy childlike picture of an animal wearing human clothes. Same over here. It's very ominous, this old abandoned factory or building, whatever it was. It's a shame that they've left this building that's right in the centre of the city to just fall to pieces like this. It's huge as well. It carries on going down there. It's in the heart of the city, and it's just left to crumble. Maybe it fell to pieces and was left to ruin after the fall of communism here in Bulgaria. As we know, that was the case for many former communist countries. Well, that's it from old Veliko Tarnovo. We explored an abandoned factory, we saw some monuments, saw some ex-lovers too. Next stop on our journey, we're going to the city of Shumen, which will be one of the final stops before we reach the Black Sea. I'll see you tomorrow. Nothing like a cock waking you up in the morning. We've arrived in a very quiet Shumen station. I love how tall the ceilings are and the pattern, the green and white striped walls, as well as the sort of low benches they have here, as well as this mosaic across the wall and a little cute minimalist clock there. It's quite a nice old Shumen station. Let's see what's going on in this city. It's at times like this where I'm thankful that I don't come from a really snowy country. In the UK, we'll get a little bit of snow, a centimetre of snow, and everyone will go into panic. Schools might close, roads might close. But after a day of panic, it'll just turn to slush and we'll go back to usual. However, in countries like Bulgaria, where they get this thick snow during winter, it makes walking up here very difficult, and I guess it makes life in general way more difficult, getting to work, etc. Onwards we go.
Alright, Gandalf.
What do you think about these sunglasses as well? Do I look good in them?
You look like a nonce.
Or do I just look like a goggle-eyed freak? Do I look like I am wearing sunglasses or swimming goggles? Please let me know. I've worn them for too long in this video, I can't go back. I've committed to them. I knew that it would be sunny here, so I bought them specifically for this trip actually. And look, we've made it. Oh god. Not another one. Even the statues in Bulgaria are doing Nazi salutes now. Thanks, Elon. So this is the monument to the founders of the Bulgarian state. See, all around me, huge statues, mosaic here. It was built in 1981 to commemorate Bulgaria's 1300th anniversary. It features all these imposing structures and monuments.
Okay, I'm gonna speak to this girl. I'm gonna do it. Here comes Riz Master General.
Over there. Great chat. Love that chat. Stick around for more interesting conversations like that. Cheeky little mural outside the fire department. A cute little clock tower. Or maybe it's a clock tower, you never know. What happens in Shumen stays in Shumen. No, Dimitar, nope. Listen, I promise you, you're not going to get far in this thing. No chance, mate. You got no wheels.
Alright, Alright, let's try these Turkish treats while we're in Bulgaria, because why not? Okay, quite crunchy. Yeah. Yeah, it's not bad, this. I'll give it about 7 out of 10. Alright, let's try the circular dessert. Little bite. Okay, first impressions. It's not amazing, but it's not terrible either. Don't know if I love it or hate it. Don't know what to think about this. It's definitely not as nice as a Krispy Kreme. It's alright, 6 out of 10. Wait, do I like it? Nah, 5 out of 10. Well, that's the end from Shumen. I'll see you in Varna.
Good morning from sunny old Varna. We're here on the eastern edge of Bulgaria, next to the Black Sea, at the monument to commemorate the friendship between the Soviet Union and Bulgaria. It was built in the 1970s, however, in 1989 with the fall of communism, it fell to ruin and decay and looks like it's largely covered in graffiti nowadays, but you can imagine back in the day it would have been full of tourists here. But now it seems like it's mainly used by runners to run up this long walkway up the hill. But it still remains an impressive monument in Bulgaria. This is rude. Really mature Hello Kitty, really mature.
We're here in the tunnel below the monument. We're going to check around to see what we can find. Lovely. A satanic emblem in an underground tunnel. Just what you want to see. Actually can't see it. I think that's like a dead animal over there. Lovely jubbly. I actually can't see. I don't have a torch. You can see it carries on.
I had to leave that underground bunker thing. It was just way too dark for me. I couldn't see anything. Didn't know who or what I was bumping into. Definitely wasn't scared though. What, me? Scared? No, I wasn't scared by the satanic symbol or the dead animal in the corner that was probably sacrificed by some satanic Bulgarian kids. However, saying that, we've come across another abandoned building. Let's see what this is. Wow, this is impressive. It looks like this would have been a sports hall or a sports complex and a swimming pool. We've had courts here. They had great plans, but unfortunately it's just left to decay. In a beautiful part of the country as well, right by the Black Sea, just through there. Like many ambitions that the Bulgarian Communist Party had for the country, after the fall of communism, a place like this just fell to ruin. Minus the graffiti, it looks like a sports venue that you can imagine being in Chernobyl after the nuclear disaster, with the bushes and growth coming through. A lot of devil imagery though. Kind of makes me want to leave. Oh, and another one. Okay, I'll be on my way then, guys. Seemingly the local government don't mind that people come down here, as it's very accessible. The gate was wide open for me to come in. There are plenty of other people that have come here too, given their fresh footprints in the snow. I've seen some other guys downstairs as well who are spray painting, and I left them alone. But it's a shame that it hasn't been put to better use, you know. This could be a grand sports hall, attracting tourists, putting on local events for the community. Saying that, If I was a teenager in Varna, I'd love this as a hangout spot for you and your friends on the weekend. Drinking, chilling, spray painting. Maybe I'll spray a piece myself. Yeah, those guys weren't spray painting, they were shooting each other with BB guns. So I'm gonna get out of here before I get hit by a stray pellet. Just approaching the Black Sea, it's just 100 meters away when I found this bunker. It's positioned on Varna's coastline on the Black Sea to protect against invasion, maybe during the Cold War. There's an entrance down here, but I don't feel like going in anymore. I don't want to get shot by any locals with BB guns. And I don't want to see any sacrificial dead animals from any satanic rituals. I'm done with exploring today. I'm done. And just like that, we have reached the Black Sea. We've travelled all the way from Sofia in the west of the country to Bulgaria's eastern edge of Varna. And just look how beautiful and blue this sea is. That connects Bulgaria to Turkey and Georgia if you follow the southern coastline. And then up there, it connects the country to Ukraine and eventually Russia. Well, that concludes our journey here in Bulgaria. I hope you've enjoyed it and learned a thing or two as I've explored these towns and cities of this country. Until next time, take care. Oh no way, there's even a mural to my little cousin. Oh, look how cute he is. He doesn't bite, don't worry about him.